More than 30 million people live in Bangladesh's coastal communities, where daily life revolves around the sea.
I provide income for my family by repairing coastal embankments. For this work, we get some rice. We also collect fish to sell in the market. With this money, we buy some vegetables, oil, and other goods.
Climate change risks changing the sea from precious source of livelihood into a threat of basic survival. Fiercer and more frequent storms combined with rising sea levels means that coastal embankments increasingly offer scant protection against flooding. Small communities can find themselves cut off. Trips to the market become difficult and cash is harder to come by. Rising sea levels can also compromise access to basic resources such as clean water.
We have to collect drinking water early in the morning because of the high tide. When the tide is coming, the tube goes underwater. There are no tube well in my house, so we need to go quite a distance to collect it. We use a boat because all the roads are underwater. Sometimes we are not able to go because the children cannot be home alone. Then we have to drink the salt water. My baby and other small children are facing stomach problems, including diarrhea and skin problems when they drink the salt water.
In an effort to avoid these health problems, villagers are turning to the skies for their water supplies. Using rainwater harvesting techniques to collect clean water, but this approach is of little use during the dry season and is limited by the lack of infrastructure available to store collected water.
To collect water with plastic sheets is a temporary fix because we do not have enough money to do something about the problem. If I had money, I would dig a well and buy a big water tank.
Life has not always been so hard.
I have been raising my bed higher above the ground because of the high tide. But still, when the tide is coming, I have to stand up on my feet for 5 or 6 hours. I will never move from this place. I want to stay here.
In Bangladesh, ongoing climate change will likely lead to even higher sea levels and more frequent floods. For the country's coastal communities, daily life will become an increasing struggle to survive.